What's up, tech heads and gamers? It's your boy Mello, E to the Z to the E. Welcome to the channel where we respect the tech and we salute the gamers and we say, come on, let's get right into it. So today I want to do a comparison video. I want to find out which is the best for portable gaming, a gaming laptop or a Nintendo Switch. Now a lot of you guys have asked me to make this comparison, so that's why this is happening. So at the end of the video I would like to know, can we respect the tech of the Switch or respect the tech of the gaming laptop, which currently I am using a Microsoft Surface Book 2 with a GTX 1060 graphics card in it with 16 GB of RAM. So this is one of the best, I would say, portable laptop for gaming. Good battery life, good screen resolution, and a decent graphics card in it. So let's do an overview. So three things I want to cover is form factor, the games that are available for it, and the graphics for these games on these consoles. So let's start first with the form factor. So this is a 15-inch model of a laptop. So it's pretty cool because it comes with a really good screen. This 15-inch is pushing, I believe, 2K, definitely not 4K, but the screen is beautiful, it looks good, it's vibrant, and it's a touchscreen, so it's awesome. But let's specifically talk about games. If you're playing a game like PUBG, and I'm going to show you guys some games running on here, or if you're playing a game like Ni no Kuni 2 or Fortnite, it definitely pops out. It's again very vibrant, pushing 2K, and it looks beautiful. And then you come to the Nintendo Switch. The screen also is gorgeous, but you're looking at most games that come to the Switch are running at like 720p on the Switch, but when you dock it on your TV, it runs at 1080p. But on this little portable screen, it's mostly at 720p. So you comparing, 720p to sometimes 2K games on here, most of the time 1080p resolution on this. So graphic, when it comes to graphics, I believe that both of these devices do a good job compressing the visual quality of the graphics to run really well on both systems. So again, we're looking at the form factor. We'll get to graphics more in a bit, but the form factor, the Switch, you guys have seen a lot of videos that I have done on this device, but something that I really love about the Switch is the fact that Nintendo did a good job thinking about this device. The reason I say that is because there's a lot of cool things going for this, right? For instance, you can split the Joy-Con by just pushing this button back here, and you can just put it like this, and then you can play a two-player game like this. You give one person one, you take the other one, and you can play two players against each other just like this. So some games that support that is a game like ARMS right here, and I think that's very brilliant. And then there's also something about just playing a high-end graphical game like Breath of the Wild or Bayonetta 2 on the Switch, and not having to worry about like picking up an extra controller like I do with my laptop here. Finding a place to set up your laptop just to play game. With the Switch, you just pick it up, hold it in your hands, and you're good to go. That's all you need to do for the Switch, and then you're playing a game with like high intense graphics on the go. And I think this is something that Definitely I prefer over having to carry my heavy 15-inch laptop everywhere, and if I want to get I have to find a place to just dock it, to station it, and then I have to worry about traveling with an extra controller. Yeah, people can say you can just use the keyboard on here, but the truth of the matter is this is not the best thing to play games with. But just want to show you guys real quick what the graphic looks like running on this. Again, the form factor, being able to just carry this, take it out wherever you are, and just get right into your gaming without having to worry about setting up, finding a place to station your laptop, pulling out your controller and looking really awkward. I definitely give this to the Switch for sure. So this is again Bayonetta 2, really high graphical game. Again, I don't have to pull out a controller to play this. I'm just good to go, ready to go right away. This is something that I really appreciate about the Nintendo Switch compared to gaming on a PC. But as you guys can see, I'm gaming right now. It took literally no time at all for me to set this up. But okay, that's the Switch, right? You guys see? I'm just gonna give you a real world comparison. So have this in my laptop bag, right? Take it out, unzip it, open it, right? Turn the power button on, hit A, resume, and I'm in the game. Someone wants to play with me, say, okay, I say, hold on, pause, put the dock on, right? Take out the Joy-Cons, set it up, just like that. Give the person the other Joy-Con. We're good to go. 2 players, split local play with 2 Joy-Cons. Good to go. Again, form factor, that's the Switch, and I'll show you PC. Okay, so with the PC, let me just move this here so you guys can see it. So with the PC, just say taking this out of my laptop bag. Again, this is a flat surface, so it works, but just imagine if you like taking a train commuting or in an airplane, you have to make sure you have a flat surface like this, right? Have to open it up like this, right? You have to unlock with whatever security thing you use, iris scanner, whatever, just unlock it, and then you have to worry about open up Steam or whatever you use, or you can just put your game to desktop. So open up your desktop, then you got to worry about pulling out the controller, right? And then syncing the controller like that. Okay, so sync. It doesn't take a lot of time, but the Switch is definitely a lot faster and more convenient when it comes to form factor, and so I definitely give it to the Switch. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this here. Again, it's taking a sweet time to load, so I'm gonna leave this here and bring my Switch back. So we talked about form factor. Hope that clarifies things for you guys. So the next thing I want to talk about are the games that are available for this platform. So it depends on what kind of gamer you are. I know Nintendo has a huge following with the games, and so there's a lot of people who like super like Nintendo games like Mario, Pokemon, Metroid, and all that stuff. Sorry for the camera moving a lot and shaking. But so if you like Mario, Zelda, Pokemon, you definitely are gonna prefer a Switch. But if you're looking for hardcore games, high graphical intense games, then you're probably looking at a PC for that. But I do want to say something I like about the Switch is we're getting those high intense games, even though it doesn't look as good. on the Switch compared to the PC. Like, you know, we have games like Doom, Skyrim. They look pretty good. This is taking forever to load. Apologize for that. There we go. Yeah, so we have games like Skyrim, we have games for Doom. Of course, it's gonna look better on gaming PC compared to Switch, but those games are available. And then let's talk about indie games, because what's happening here is actually pretty impressive. A lot of indie developers are actually bringing the game to Switch because, number one, it's selling pretty well. Like Castell, a game that just came out 2 months ago, I believe the devs was saying that it sold more in the Switch than it did for Steam on PC, and that's saying a lot because people just like the portability factor of being able to play this anywhere at any time, instead of, again, having to always want to carry a big old laptop wherever you go. So when it comes to indie, the Switch is actually getting a lot of pretty cool indie support. So you have to think to yourself, what games do I like to play? Do I like to play competitive games like League of Legends and Path of Exiles and games like that, or do I like Super Mario-ish kind of games? Or do I like, you know, like blockbuster games that are, you know, only available for next gen consoles and PCs, like Call of Duty? Or do I like Microsoft games? Because something Microsoft has been doing lately is they've been bringing their high profile games to Windows, and so games like Sea of Thieves, A State of Decay 2, I believe that's what's called, Crackdown 3 or 4, whatever the next one is going to be called, that's going to be available on Xbox. I mean, not Xbox, a gaming laptop. So you have to take that into consideration. You got to ask yourself, what kind of games do you like to play? But I believe both consoles do a good job meeting that need of gaming. So it depends, again, what kind of games you like. If you're a Nintendo kind of guy, you probably are going to be more interested in Switch, but if you're a hardcore gamer and you want like the latest Call of Duties or the Witcher 3s or games like that, then you might want to look into PC. The next thing I want to talk about is graphics. If you are a graphic whore, if graphics are the only thing that matters to you, then I honestly would say it's probably it'll be more beneficial to you to look into a PC, because honestly speaking, comparing Doom for the PC to the Nintendo Switch, there's night and day difference, where the PC runs all over the Switch without any, you know, hiccups at all. So again, if you are into just, you know, if you're a graphic whore, sorry to use that word, but that all you care about is, you know, good performance, great graphics, then you might want to look into a game like you might want to look into a PC compared to a Nintendo Switch. But the Nintendo Switch also has great graphics. I don't want you guys to think that Nintendo Switch, you know, graphics looks like a kiddie console. If you put a game like I was just showing you guys earlier, Bayonetta 2, or let's say a game like what's Zelda Breath of the Wild? Like a game like Zelda Breath of the Wild, I mean, this looks just incredible on the Switch, and let me just bring it here to where you guys can see. But this game looks amazing. Again, doesn't compare to PC, but for a handheld, you know, device, this looks actually pretty incredible. So again, when it comes to graphics, if you again are a graphic, I'm not gonna say the word, but if you really love your graphics and love like the best performance, look into a gaming PC compare to a Switch. But just gonna show you guys what Breath of the Wild looks like running on the Switch, and let me try and get Fortnite on here. just to show you guys. I thought I had it on here, but probably not. Fortnite, no. Alright, we'll do PUBG then. Let's go to library. Fortnite, no Clooney. Interesting, I thought I was just playing Fortnite on here, but that's okay, because we'll play some PUBG here. Oh, this is an update for it. Okay. Is there a game that we can play? Play known. Let's play it. Updated. Okay, so it's got to update first, but give you guys a game like Sea of Thieves. Okay, so again, sorry guys, but this is Breath of the Wild. Hopefully you guys, let me brighten up my screen real quick. So you guys can see this better. But this is Breath of the Wild. As you guys can see, the graphics looks pretty good. Actually, not pretty good. It looks really good for a handheld device for sure. But yeah. So just giving you guys a quick look at the graphics for the Switch. You guys see here, it looks pretty good, right? But then again, for the PC, of course, it looks a lot better. So you gotta, you know, think to yourself and ask yourself the question: what do I prefer more? Do I prefer high quality production, you know, games, AAA, high quality games? I probably should be looking at PC. But if I am okay with, you know, games that don't look that great but are fun, really fun to play, then, you know, think about the Switch. Now, you know, you can own both like I do and enjoy yourselves. But I know some people don't have the finances to have both, and so that's why I'm kind of making this video to help you guys make that decision on your own. But me personally, I feel like when it comes to what's the best device to play portable games on the go, I would pick the Nintendo Switch over PC. I'm just being honest. Like, I just bought Ni no Kuni 2 and I just bought this game, Sea of Thieves, to play, and the form factor, like I talked about in the beginning of this video, has made it difficult for me to even want to play these games, because thinking of having to, you know, first of all carry a 15-inch laptop everywhere, then having to take it out, having to find a flat surface to put it, and having to think about taking my controller everywhere and then bringing it out, syncing it just to play a game. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of hassle, and sometimes I just regret you know, having to do all that to play a game, as to where with the Switch I feel like it's just so simple to do, and so that makes it more fun to want to play a game. The fact that I can just, you know, put it on, boom, continue from where I left off, and I'm good to go. But so you guys can see the graphics, I just jumped out, I don't know what I'm doing, but want to show you guys the water, show you guys the graphics. When it comes to graphics, y'all see this, like, it's just flipping incredible. I bet you my people are just like, what the heck is he doing? But look at this, look at the water, look at the lighting. It's just, it's flipping incredible. So again, for me though, I personally will pick the Switch because the convenience, the portability factor, and I think, you know, the Switch being new, I feel like we're gonna see a revision of it with better, you know, processor and graphics card, and so you know, we might start seeing 2K graphics and 4K, you know, displaying games, and better like hardware, so games will be better optimized for it. Oh, thank you guys. They sent this to me, the marmot, so I can get back to my boat. I appreciate it. Hopefully they don't lock me up. Okay, good. But yeah, so that's just my take, but I'm really interested to find out what you guys think. For those of you guys who are PC gamers, who game a lot on PC and take your PC on the go, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like this video is accurate? If not, let me know again what your thoughts are. For those of you guys who own the Switch and who you know, game on the go on the Switch, what are your thoughts? Do you feel like that's accurate as well? So personally, I feel like the Nintendo Switch is the tech to respect, and you know, gaming on the PC is also great, but I feel like the convenience of the Switch makes it the better choice for me. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate you guys, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Till next time, peace.